Hello friends, today we will do DAV Class 5 SS3 Chapter 2 Human Migration Question Answer and Full Exercise। वीडियो को एंड तक देखें, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। चलिए, something to know. A. Take the correct option. First, what is regular movement of people from one place to another known as? Answer is option A, migration. Second, people were scared to travel abroad in olden times due to? Answer is option A, myths. Third, what is migration due to natural disaster known as? Answer is option A, forced migration. Fourth, growing crops on a new piece of land once the fertility gets exhausted is? Answer is option B, shifted agriculture. B. Fill in the blanks. आपको यहाँ हेल्प बॉक्स दिए तो अपन लोग अब fill in blanks करेंगे। हेल्प बॉक्स, voluntary chain limited, mankind, Kashmir. First, mankind and migration have been linked to each other since ancient times. Second, voluntary migration is when people move to another place on their own wish. Third, in September 2014, Kashmir Valley saw devastating floods. Fourth, migration is like a chain. Fifth, in earlier times, migration was carried out within a limited area. C. State whether true or false. First, the settled life began only when the man became a food producer. True. Second, people were scared to travel to far away places in older times. True. Third, the laborers moved to cities for jobs and better wages. True. Fourth, migration brings happiness to many people. True. Fifth, migrants are never happy. False. Next, we will do D. Answer briefly. First, what do you mean by the term migration? Answer. Migration is regular movement of people from one place to another. Second, what is shifting agriculture? Answer. Growing crops on a new piece of land once the fertility exhausts is known as shifting agriculture. Third, name the two types of forced migration. Answer. The two types of forced migration are: first, natural disaster, second, man-made disaster. Fourth, name the river which faced floods in Kashmir in the year 2014. Answer. The river Jhelum faced floods in Kashmir in the year of 2014. Fifth, name two things that changed the orthodox thinking of people. Answer. Two things that changed the orthodox thinking of people are: first, education; second, logical thinking. E. Answer the following questions. First, briefly highlight the three types of migration. Answer. Three types of migration are: first, voluntary migration. People migrate on their own wish. Example, for better job and education. Second, forced migration. Migration of people due to some disaster. Example, earthquake and fire. Third, seasonal employment. People migration in a particular season for extra wages. Example, sowing and harvesting season. Second, list three hardships that the migrants face. Answer. Three hardships faced by the migrants are: first, they have to live without basic amenities. Second, their children are not getting proper education. Third, many migrants do not get any work and start begging. Third, migration brings happiness to many people. Explain with two examples. Answer. The two examples are: first, migrants are happy when they are happily settled in a new place. Second, by migration, the people see new places, experience climate that suits them. Fourth, suppose you have to migrate to another city. List two preparations that you will make. Answer. The two preparations are: first, I have to find new house to live there. Second, I have to get information about the new place to settle there. Fifth, what facilities are needed by people in case of a disaster? Answer. Some of the facilities needed by people in case of a disaster are: first, food; second, shelter; third, proper sanitation; fourth, health care facilities; fifth, clean water. Value-based question. First, what kind of help can you offer in their hour of need? Answer. I will immediately reach the disaster-affected area and will extend my sincere help to the government and NGOs in discharging their duties in such movement. My help includes search and rescue operation and the provision of food, clothing, shelter and medicine to the victims. Something to do. First, interview a rickshaw puller in your city and find out the place that he belongs. 2. List the hardship that he has to face when he migrated to the city. Answer. When the rickshaw puller migration to the city, he had to face many hardships. First, he used to spend night on the pavement. Second, he lacked basic amenities such as shelter, sanitation, or safe drinking water. Third, he lacked proper food for survival days. He had to sleep empty stomach number of times. Fourth, since he was new in the city, he had to live a life of loneliness, which was very torturous. Second, find out the name of some organization that help the victims of natural calamities. Answer. First, the United Nations and its organizations. Second, the International Federation of the Red Cross. Third, the International Federation of Red Cross Christian Societies. Fourth, international non-government agencies. Fifth, national organization. Third, suppose one of your family members has to move away to a distant place. What things that he or she would be worried about? Answer. He or she would be worried about the following things are: first, climate and environment. Second, availability of place to live. Third, accessibility and transportation. Fourth, availability of basic amenities. Fourth, find out the difference between an immigrant and an emigrant. Answer. An emigrant is a person who has come to live permanently in a country that not their own. An emigrant is a person who leaves their country to live in another. Fifth, find out the names of 3 animals and 3 birds that travel long distances to migrate and then return to their original homelands. Answer. Name of 3 migratory animals are: first, whale; second, carnivores; third, African elephant. Name of 3 migratory birds: first, geese; second, swallows; third, painted storks. Page number 17, map skill. On a political map of India, locate, label and color the following. अब हम लोग मैप भरेंगे. An eastern state which witnessed cyclone Amphan in 2020. West Bengal. Second, a state which witnessed hard floods. Andhra Pradesh. Third, a state which supplies labor to agriculture state. Bihar. Fourth, a city that attracts migrants from rural areas.